Welcome, international, global people of the global world. As we continue over here with part 2, playlist 2 of media of book 3 of the Mark 143 Universal Media Productions over here, we are ensuring that as the United Native Nations of one united nativity, as one immortality, spirituality, and eternity, of from Cape to Cairo, and all the continental state countries that are a unity of one African unions, united at the city of Cape Town over here, we are coming and introducing and saying that welcome to Book 3. Book 3 saying hello in the collaborating with the African DW News and the African DW Productions, straight to the VC4A for Africa and VC4A startup ecosystem, including the Afri-EdTech and Viva Technology of all the continental state countries of the United Unions of Africa. We are welcoming you to Book 1. We are welcoming you to Book 2. We are welcoming you to Book 3, yes, of the global solutions of the sustainable development goals, and also the global social entrepreneurs as the ones that are doing it as startups of the SMEs and the SMMEs, who are the refugees of all the continents of Africa, united with ENS Africa, the largest law firm in Africa, saying hello to the WBCSD Sustain, united as one in the continental state countries relationship of the European and African free world trade. And then we're saying welcome into our vision 5th to the 6th to the 9th industrial of the edited last night edition of the Wheel of Fortune, which is the global universe Wheel of Fortune, differentiated under the African growth department of the development in finance in Africa, in United Unions with the states of the city of Cape Town, whom are investing in Africa and investing in Africa EdTech of African Cape Town unions. Therefore, we are here as this entire Lamushe Mushe Vamushe Empire ecosystem of companies, introducing that we are in partnership as one modern corporate solutions, introducing but our professional applications for grants, yes, from government to government, meaning that from business to government, and then from business to business, and then business to government, and then government to government, and then government to business initiative of the Mark 143 Universal Media Productions that you will find straight on the YouTube channel at, in small letters, at Cesar Brian Macaluza 3735, one word, write one word, at Cesar Brian Macaluza 3735, which is just a startup media productions that will be in digital productions of the Lamushe anytime soon as the years goes by. Therefore, over here, as we are the modern cooperating solutions, we therefore in this professional Mark 143 media Universal Media Productions of Book 3, continuation from Book 2, when we are in application for grants and funding from the City of Cape Town, Western Cape government. Then we managed to also introduce that each and every country that will associate with us, that will partner with us, that will become in private relationship with us, they must ensure that their government, what they do, also ask for their grant funding in the supply chain management of their own government, but with one question, that to the United States, to the United Nations, that how do we in the government of the United Nations, because the United Nations unites every nations of the global world as one, how will we get an equal share of grant and funding from the United Nations budget for us to grow our businesses, for us to grow our companies, which are all united at the also the the food and Africa organization and other organizations that are an empire list of organizations in all the organizations of the United Nations. How can we in this fourth industrial receive an equal share? Yes, from the United Nations, what to the East continental continent of one continent, united with every state country of its all state government. How can we find an equal share in one currency? That would be an equal share for it to ensure that the government to government relationship of the government to business and the business to government comes into a reality of providing their grants and providing their fundings and also in the budget of the United Nations for world trade and from the World Bank of the United Nations government, as we are collaborating this entire production into our professional media of the Mark 143 Universal Media Productions are inviting these following private executives in these applications for grant funding, donations, investors, business development support and services, and private partnering, associate, and affiliation, Universal Global World Relations. As private stake shareholders and those who become partners in the partners relationship as stake shareholders and then straight to the United Nations organizations, as we managed to introduce of One Earth, as we are also as the VC4A and the affiliate tech global market individual consultants of huge economic development in foreign direct cryptocurrencies opportunities and in application for transforming innovative researches, recognitions, and acknowledgements of all the things we have managed to invent, create for the United Nations in global associations with the European African free trade relationship, and also in the global world relationship of Africa. In Africa, invest in Africa relationships of the global world. Therefore, we are also in application for recognition and acknowledgement for graduation accredited testimonial certifications and leadership with awards and research achievements from every executive development institution out there, from every company out there, foundation and organization out with the foundation out there, and every governmental stakeholder with management, that so that we are the ones that managed to receive, that had managed all of them, that had managed to receive all our fourth industrial contributions to economic universal global world sustainable development goals developments, and to all international and global world continental, citywide, and tertiary university departments of research faculties to acknowledge us with research and achievement recognition and awards of certifications and testimonials, as we are in the proposal for funding grants and investors relationship with our Mark 143 Universal Media Productions of Book 1 and Book 2, as this is Book 3, Part 2. Therefore, as we are saying in all the global world, companies out there that had managed to receive all our fourth industrial contributions, meaning that all the contributions they have managed to receive as the global world, if anyone had managed to receive any documentations, eh, well, they must ensure that they acknowledge that those developments were keen for the fourth industrial, as we've managed to see that in the fourth industrial, in our forthcoming things that are coming in the fourth industrial, they are there to be assessed and monitored and evaluated in time, because these are the introductions for also the vision of the fifth industrial to the sixth industrial. Therefore, thank you for the productions. Let's welcome ourselves again to the next third part three of the book 2 of the Mark 143 Universal Media Productions.